Have you ever wanted to invest in a treasury bond only to discover that the central bank auction had already closed? Many people assume they've missed their opportunity, but that's not the case. In fact, every day, investors buy and sell treasury bonds without waiting for a new auction. This happens in what is known as the secondary bond market. So, what is the secondary market? Think of it like buying a pre-owned car. When a car is brand new, you buy it from the dealer. But once the first owner decides to sell it, another buyer can purchase it without going back to the manufacturer. Treasury bonds work in a very similar way. When the government of Kenya first issues a treasury bond, investors buy it through a central bank auction. This is known as the primary market. But once those bonds have been issued, investors are free to sell them to other investors. That is what we call the secondary market. You're not buying a new bond from the government. You're buying an existing bond from another investor. So why would someone sell a bond before it matures? There are many reasons. An investor may need money for a business opportunity, school fees, a property purchase, or another personal financial need. Rather than waiting for the bond to mature, they choose to sell it in the secondary market, and that's where another investor gets the opportunity to buy it. This creates flexibility for both buyers and sellers. For buyers, it means you don't have to wait for the next central bank auction. You can access a wide range of treasury bonds that are already in circulation. For sellers, it provides an opportunity to convert their investment into cash. So how do you buy a bond in the secondary market? The process is simple. First, you open a DAO CSD account with the Central Bank of Kenya. This is the account where your treasury bonds are held. Next, a licensed broker, such as Private Wealth Capital, sources available bonds in the market. Once you choose the bond you want to buy, the broker executes the trade through the Nairobi Securities Exchange. After payment is completed through your bank, the bond is transferred into your DAO CSD account and you become the new owner. One question people often ask is, if I'm buying the bond from another investor, do I still receive the interest? The answer is yes. Once the bond is transferred into your name, you become entitled to receive all future interest payments and the repayment of the principal when it matures. Another important point to understand is that bond prices in the secondary market can change. Some bonds may trade above their face value, while others may trade below it. This depends on factors such as interest rates, demand, and the remaining time to maturity. That's why it's important to seek professional advice before investing. The secondary market plays an important role in making treasury bonds more flexible. It allows investors to buy when opportunities arise and sell when circumstances change. Instead of waiting for the next bond auction, you can access a market where treasury bonds are bought and sold every trading day. At Private Wealth Capital, we help investors navigate the secondary market by sourcing available bonds, explaining options, and guiding you through every step. Because investing shouldn't be complicated, it should be informed, transparent, and aligned with your financial goals. Contact us at info@privatewealth.co.ke or call 0791796851. Follow Private Wealth Capital on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Let's grow your wealth together.